are inside and under the roof tonight here at Rogers Centre in Toronto, Ontario. It's the home opener of this new season between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Toronto Blue Jays. Matt Vasgersian here with you. It's been a long off season, a lot of changes, but these folks here tonight are ready to get their first real look at their guys here this year. I'm joined by Dan Plesac, and Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Robbie Ray gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. Dan, any thoughts?
Pretty good stuff from the left side. He's gone through a couple of different deliveries. He used to have that long flowing delivery, then went to that short pocket path delivery. One thing he can do, Matt, when he's on, he can strike some people out. That good hard fastball and hard slider. You'll know early if he's on. If he has a quick 1-2-3 inning, you'll know right away that Robbie Ray's brought his A game.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. First pitch of the ball game misses here, and that's how we begin this four-game weekend set. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they haven't quite been able to get on track yet. They come in 2-4 over their first 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's late in the season, and we're looking at 2 teams in the cellar right now. But do not get it twisted for a second. There's only 750 big leaguers at any given time in the league. And no one that I've ever played with gave an at-bat away or threw a cookie down the middle of the plate. These guys will not just play out the string. They will battle because they are professionals.
2 balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter. Now the 2-1. Hit down the line at first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who you focused on?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He enters play hitting over 400 versus left-handed pitching, and obviously he's got a lefty out there today. I'm looking for a laser show, something exciting out of him, no doubt.
That'll bring in Luis Rengifo. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
Hard on the ground towards short. Bichette picks it up cleanly. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
Batting third, the center fielder, Jim.
And this is the kind of play that makes a manager go a little bit nuts. It's only the second batter of the entire game, and his defense is throwing the ball around already. I'm sure he's hoping that error isn't a sign of things to come.
To the plate now, Jim Edmonds. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Edmonds, a former Cincinnati Red, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Smoked on the ground left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And he fouls this one off. It's 1-2. Rengifo over at second. Edmonds at first, 1 gone. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that cage, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
The batter now will be Tim Salmon, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Now the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Ready with the 1-1.
That's high. That's the ball.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
2 down, runners at first and second. Base hit to right. Rengifo blows through the stop sign, headed for home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. Angels strand a couple, and now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. No score. Now into the box, Paul Molitor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The third baseman, Paul.
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They come in hoping not to fall too deep into an early season hole, as they're just 1-5 to start the new campaign.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
The batter will be John Olerud. He's ready for his first at-bat of his early season contest. Now here it comes. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Batting third, the catcher, Matt Meyer.
In now, Matt Meyer. as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 1-0 is laid off for ball two.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Too high. And it's 3-0.
3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball four. First and second now with one away.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter.
Next to bat for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. From the stretch, as he'll get caught reaching on a first pitch slider for strike one.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
Runners are at first and second with one away. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch and strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. To third. And a high throw, but he's able to keep anchored on the bag at first, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. Lifetime numbers against Robbie Ray. It's been pretty good. 5 for 12. He's taken him deep once. First pitch on the way, and a foul tip held on to here at strike one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting seven.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And can we focus on George Springer, one of the more dynamic outfielders in our sport? He will leave his feet. He's got a cannon for an arm, not afraid to dive in and say hi to the fans if a ball's going near there, too. Do not test this guy's arm.
Into the box now, Garrett Walsh, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. 0-1 delivery. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. 2 balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman.
2-1's the count.
A little bouncer. Fouled away.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Pulled toward right center field. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2.
Batting it, the shortstop, Iglesias.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Jose Iglesias trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. First offering on its way. Fouled off. Two out, nobody on. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding his zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Slider whiffed on for strike three. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Marcus Semien trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Semien in an 0-2 hole here.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
The 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Salmon's coming in for it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting 7.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And let's focus our attention on one of the most dynamic defenders in our sport, and that's shortstop Jose Iglesias. I want to tell one of our camera guys, do not take your lens off this guy, because he is going to make a highlight reel play every game, and I guarantee something goes down today.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Pitch on the way. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball out.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Here's George Springer, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Three and 0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
The 3-0.
Yeehaw!
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks at bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he fouls this one off. Springer, the runner at first with 2 gone. Sent on the ground out to second. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Toronto. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Ready now for L.A. Max Stassi. And he'll start out their half of the 3rd. Top of the order to follow. First offering. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
At the plate, Garrett Anderson. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A 2-0 count to the Angels left fielder.
2-0.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch. On the ground to the left side. And that's the 2nd out.
The bat, number 2, designated hitter, Luis Rengifo.
And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Luis Rengifo. Here it comes. As he sends it on the ground to first. He's right there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Angels are gone in order. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go as the 3rd baseman, Paul Molitor. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Molitor is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in the sport, and it doesn't matter right-handed or left-handed pitching. He's one of the elite threats with a bat in his hands. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch to short. And there's one away.
The first baseman, number 9, John Olerud.
So one away in the Toronto third. And that'll bring in John Olerud. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Center fielder on the run. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Matt Meyer.
Stepping in for the Jays, Matt Meyer worked a walk his first time up. Here's the pitch. In there for strike one.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The windup and the 0-1.
1-1. Two balls, one strike.
Grounded up the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Now the pitch. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Here is Jim Edmonds as we begin the top of the 4th.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
2-0 now.
2-0.
Now the pitch.
3-0.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it, 1 gone.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
The next batter is Troy Gloss. Popped up. Bichette has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The right fielder.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So now to the plate, Tim Salmon. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He singled in his first AB. And look out as they brush him back here. It's ball one. And that one yanked just foul.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Line towards center field. Springer gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate.
Hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A bouncer up the middle. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Now back, right fielder, John Green.
Stepping in now, Sean Green, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Routine out there for Edmonds. One away.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Marcus.
So one gun in the inning here with a runner at first. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Simeon. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. One ball, one strike to count. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Rounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. Fouled away. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now
one ball, one strike
here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. A good eye there as the Jays left fielder's able to move the count in his favor at 2-1 now. Oh, and look what I found out there on the mound. And they'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll bring up Anthony Rendon.
The second baseman, Anthony Rendon.
Now the first pitch.
Yeehaw!
The windup and the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
No, that's out.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Here now the 2-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Fouled off. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Payoff pitch one more time. And he fouls this one off.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Hit hard on the ground to third. In the dirt, and he can't quite dig it out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Garrett.
Well, a part of me wants to applaud him for staying with it and making the throw, but after he bobbled, he should have just eaten the ball and lived to fight another day. As it is, he gets tagged with an error, and a man is on base.
Plate now, Jared Walsh.
Ball outside.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Rendon aboard here at first with nobody out. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. From the belt, the pitch over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
The 2-1 home. Nobody out, runner on first. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And that misses for ball 4, and it's first and second now with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Next to stand in is Jose Iglesias. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder. There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Fouled away. And 2 count. Here's the pitch. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
To the plate now, Max Stassi. As the first pitch here has been high, it's ball one. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0. Now both runners are breaking high in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. A 3-run shot down the line in left. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Angels have taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, his first home run of the season is a memorable one. As we take a look at it here, you can see that it was 50-50 if it was going to stay fair. But somehow he wills it just enough until clank, it hits off the foul pole for a homer.
In now, Garrett Anderson, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Solo shot here for Garrett Anderson. Second home run early in the year as the Angels have now opened up a 4-0 lead.
That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with Show Track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Into the box, Luis Rengifo, as he'll take a look at ball one.
This is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound. 4 runs have come across already this inning, but now the bases are empty. He's not in danger anymore, so he's just got to tell himself he's doing fine, and he just needs to get this inning over with.
Grounded to short. Bichette's got it. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out.
The center fielder, Jim Edmonds.
So 2 out, nobody on. And stepping in, the veteran center fielder, Jim Edmonds. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Angels 4, the Jays nothing. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Leading off for the Jays.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The center fielder, Joel Winger.
First pitch of the AB now. And it's fouled away. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Into the box now, Bo Bichette, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
No runs, 2 hits, 2 errors for the Blue Jays so far. Blue Jays shortstop
outside,
with a 1-2 count. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
So now to the plate, Paul Molitor, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Two balls and no strikes.
Outside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Hit in the air down the left field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Now here's a swing and a little bouncer out to the left of the mound. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They're down 4-0. Tyler Chatwood is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season
Number
here.
34, Tyler Chatwood.
And now for the Angels, Troy Walsh. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. First pitch of the AB on its way. As he'll take a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a line drive. This will get foul for strike 2.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Bouncer to the left side. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Plate now, Tim Salmon. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 0-1. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. In now is Anthony Rendon. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0.
Hey, be on the lookout right here. Usually when a pitcher drops in a curveball for a strike looking, now he'll try and throw it in the dirt, get you to fish a little bit. I want to see where he goes here.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
1-2.
Salmon leads off first with 1 away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Payoff pitch on its way. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Now at the plate, Jared Walsh. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 0-1 pitch. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Another 0-2 home. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery.
2-2.
Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Here now the 2-2. Back up the middle. Bichette gathers it in. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Angels strand one, but they're in front 4-0.
Leading off for the Jays, the first baseman, John Olerud.
First delivery to him. John Olerud is in for the third time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Salmon has it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, Matt Meyer.
Now to the plate, Matt Meyer, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way.
Hey!
This is skied out toward right. Salmon is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Next will be the designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
No, that missed.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now.
Wow.
I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Two
Ball,
and 0
that's
now.
down.
Swing and a miss. 2
2-1.
and 1.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
The 2-1. This is on the ground over the first. Scooped up. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail here 4-0.
Your
Jacob
attention,
Barnes
please.
is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season
Number
here.
40, Jacob Barnes.
New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
The shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's inside.
Now
That's the
some
ball.
definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. The 1-0. He's high and outside for a ball.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with
3
that
balls,
one.
no strike.
3-0. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Max Stassi will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. Now the first pitch. He's running. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Not in time as he steals second.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Iglesias leads off second with nobody out. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. Pops this one up. Coming in is Hernandez. He can't get to it. This one's down. The relay to second now, but he's safe. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation for the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI two-bagger.
To the plate now, Garrett Anderson, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Now the 2-0 home. 2 balls and a strike to count. And the 2-1. And he misses again, ball 3.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Striding forward now is the DH, Luis Rengifo, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Green is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jim Edmonds.
So 1 away now for the Angels in the 7th. And stepping in the veteran center fielder, Jim Edmonds. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Hit out towards second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Lo, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in the hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Number 58 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 58.
Standing in now, Troy Gloss. A swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Still only 1 out in the inning. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
In now, Tim Salmon. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now the 0-1.
1-1.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
The 1-1. Popped him up. Molitor has got it, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 2 left. Bottom of the 7th. Get up and stretch here in Toronto. Angels are out in front, 6-0. Bottom of the inning now, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Sean Green.
The right fielder, Sean Green.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
1-0. Nope. Ball.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Now the 2-0. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. This is pulled into right, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Into the box, Marcus Semien, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. No hits to this point. Swung on and belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Home run number 3 here in the early going. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Now batting, left fielder.
So now to the plate, Oscar Hernandez. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1.
That's in. Ball.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
1-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a two-bagger.
George Springer the next to hit. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He went down on strikes last time up. And it's 1-1. Fastball is swung on and missed. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Misses, ball two. Hernandez stands at second with no outs. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it, and he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
The batter, number 11, shortstop,
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave here with one out in the seventh as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W. Mike Mayers takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final two outs of this seventh frame. Bo Bichette will be his first assignment, and he's got a tough spot here with a runner at third and only one gone. Set. Here it comes. And now here's the ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Now here's the first offering. Paul Molitor is in with two away as he takes a ball 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. A 1-0 delivery. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike one. 3 runs already home here. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2.
might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better. And you can...
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left on base. 8th inning coming up. The Halos lead this one 6-3. Kirby Yates has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Now at the plate here is Anthony Rendon. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
Anthony Rendon.
First pitch of the AB now. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. Yates has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself. And this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Behind 0-2 now.
0-2.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is.
2-2.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Got him swinging on the split fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. So next to bat will be Garrett Walsh. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the AB on its way. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. Ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
2-0 to count.
2 out, nobody on. And 0 now.
That's it.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Four-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped the clutch on that pitch.
Swing and a liner. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB, no chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job, maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Now the 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Giving chase is Hernandez. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice has melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his third knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
At the plate now, Garrett Anderson. Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. Almost big trouble there, but he'll wind up stranding 2 as the side is retired. And now here is John Olerud. He flew out in his last debut.
The first baseman, John Olerud.
Now the first pitch.
Ball.
The 1-0 home. Line drive to left. And Anderson will just get in front of it. It's a single. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Stepping in now, Matt Meyer. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the 0-1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ballgame.
Olerud on at first, nobody out. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
2-2.
And that misses 2-2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
The runner at first with no outs here. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Rysel Iglesias answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
Rysel Iglesias.
Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
1 ball, no
As
strike.
the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2-0 count. The pitch outside. 3-0 now.
3-0.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
It was obvious when the count went to 2-0 they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Striding in is Sean Green, singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield, but he's going to wave him.
There's one on the first, not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
Now it'll be Marcus Semien. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a liner into right center. That's going to be a base hit. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Standing in now, Teoscar Hernandez. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The set and the 1-0. Back up the middle and through into center field. A base hit. Here's Green across to score. He beats the tag. Safe. It's a big 2-out hit, and that ties the ball game. And he's safe.
Boy, there are base hits, but then there are big base hits, B-Roll. This one's getting late. That is a huge 2 RBI base hit to tie things up.
Yeah, Dan, in the late innings, the pressure gets higher. It's who can control their emotions. And from an offensive standpoint, that's a nice job of taking a deep breath and coming through for the team.
Steve Cishek enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. George Springer will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. From the belt, the pitch.
Hey, these mechanics ain't out of the textbook The Art of Pitching, but he seems to be effective with what he's doing.
He's set. The 0-1.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
0-2. Here it is. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Set to start the 9th in this one, and digging in is the DH, the switch hitter, Luis Rengifo. He's set and the pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Fastball misses. misses away here. It's 2-0. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
I mean, he had to. I'm going to give him benefit of the doubt and say he was sitting something off speed. Because to be late on a fastball and a count like that is just unforgivable.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first two.
3-2. The count is full to the Angels DH.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Now a foul tip at the plate, and you can hear that one ring off the catcher's mask as he stays alive. A swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Green looks up. It's out of here, and they've taken the lead in the ninth. Santa Maria. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as they've taken a one-run lead.
Hey, with one swing of the bat, that closer better get ready. He's going to be doing some work in the bottom half of this inning.
Joel Paynes is into the ballgame now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. At the plate,
now
Jim Edmonds.
The center fielder.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Hit softly on the ground to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next for the Angels, the third baseman, Troy Glass.
So the next to bat will be Troy Glass, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. First pitch on its way. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. The 1-0.
Ball. 2-0.
One out, nobody on. Ball 3. 3-0.
3-0.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Wood.
Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Into the box, Tim Salmon. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 down.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. On the move is Springer. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
The batter number 6, second baseman, Anthony Rendon.
Carl Edwards Jr. takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Number 43, Carl Edwards Jr.
Anthony Rendon will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. From the stretch.
No, that's outside. Ball.
Gloss leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Strike taken. Good bender on the outside there.
1-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Fouled away. Lifted in the air out to left. Hernandez is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. One last shot for the Jays coming up. It's the Angels 7, the Blue Jays 6. So with a save situation forthcoming, they'll turn things over to the veteran closer Troy Percival. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Bichette. And now the first pitch. Pops this one up. Salmon's coming in for it, and no one will get this one. The 0-1 delivery. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Anderson is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Paul Molitor.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Paul Molitor looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope, ball.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. That evens it up 1-1. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. John Olerud is on deck. Payoff pitch home. Hot shot down the line. Reined in. Throw on to first. And now the Jays are down to their final out.
And that was a no doubles defense in action right there. And it paid off big time. That ball was scorched, but the third baseman was guarding the line more than usual to prevent an extra base hit. And it ended up being pretty much right at him. That's good stuff.
In now, John Olerud. As he'll take a look at ball 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
2-0.
Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. Hits this one hard the other way. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first here is going to be in time as the Angels have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over. A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. The Los Angeles Angels came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Steve Cishek claims the win out of the pen, his first. Troy Percival hammers down the save, his second. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Angels, 7 runs on 9 hits. No errors, they left 9 runners on base. For the Blue Jays, 6 runs, 8 hits. 2 errors, they left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 35 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Rogers Center, 49,282. The Blue Jays thank you for your...
Mm-hmm.